Welcome to AI Podcast Nigeria.
Welcome to AI Podcast Nigeria.
Wow. Wow.
If you're looking for a fresh perspective on Nigeria, a chance to really dive deep into its culture and its people,
And maybe get hungry along the way.
definitely get hungry. I highly recommend checking out Podcast Nigeria. I think you'd be surprised and inspired by what you hear.
And maybe, just maybe, it'll make you want to book a flight to Lagos.
Huh. Maybe so.
All right.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey everyone, welcome back. All right, get ready because today we're going deep, really deep into the world of P Square.
P Square.
You know their music, love their hits, but how much do you really know about Peter and Paul Okoye?
Right.
We're going beyond the surface today, diving into some fascinating stuff from this podcast called Behind the Spotlight.
Oh, behind the spotlight.
Yeah.
You know,
Let me tell you, it's way more than your average fan trivia.
it really is.
Like, for instance,
Yeah.
these guys were breakdancers before they were Afrobeat superstars.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's some serious Michael Jackson energy.
Like Smooth Criminals era.
Smooth Criminals energy, which kind of makes sense when you think about their stage presence later on, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Have you ever made that connection before?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's like their foundation and movement never left.
It's central to their style. That energy and athleticism they had early on, you could almost see it woven into their P Square choreography.
Totally. But here's where things get even more interesting. They're identical twins, but according to Behind the Spotlight, their personalities are completely different. Does that surprise you?
You know, not really when you think about it. It kind of explains a lot about their dynamic, both the good and the challenging.
Yeah.
You know, Peter is like the outgoing one, loves sports, has his own fitness brand.
Oh, wow.
Paul, on the other hand, more introspective, the songwriting genius behind so many of their hits.
So it's like two sides of the same coin.
Exactly.
Which, I mean, must have made for some incredible creative energy. But
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm also curious, did those differences ever lead to clashes? You know,
Oh, absolutely.
that classic can't live with them, can't live without them twin thing.
Right, because that kind of dynamic, it's a source of brilliance, but also friction. You've
Yeah.
got these two incredibly talented people, each with their own strong vision, trying to create something together.
Right.
There's bound to be some tension.
Totally.
Yeah.
And speaking of busting myths, this deep dive revealed something I never knew. I, for the longest time, thought Busybody was their breakout hit.
Oh, busybody.
Turns out there's more to the story.
Right, that's the common misconception.
Yeah.
Their true breakthrough actually came a little earlier with Last Night from their debut album.
Really?
Yeah, it even won them a major award back in 2003.
Wow.
This detail is crucial, though, because it shows they weren't an overnight sensation.
Right.
They were putting in the work, honing their sound, gaining recognition well before Busybody hit the scene.
So it's like a reminder that success takes time.
It does. It really does.
Dedication.
Absolutely.
It's not always about the one big hit.
It's those smaller victories that build momentum, shape your path.
And get this, you're not going to believe this next one.
Okay.
Peter and Paul studied theater arts
Theater arts.
at the University of Abuja.
No way.
You know, right?
You'd never guess that just from their music, but it explains so much about their visual style.
It really does.
It's like theater arts, it's not just about acting. It's storytelling, it's performance, it's captivating an audience.
Yeah.
All those skills translate so beautifully to music videos, stage shows.
Makes you think,
Yeah.
would their music have the same impact without that theatrical background?
It's hard to say for sure, but I do think it played a huge role
Yeah.
in shaping their vision.
It's that extra layer, that attention to detail.
Exactly. It elevates their work to another level.
It does. And, one thing that really stood out in these sources was the importance of family.
Oh, yeah.
In P Square's journey,
Wow.
particularly their late mother, Josephina Okoye,
Right.
and her incredible support.
She was their rock, their biggest fan from day one.
It's clear she played a massive role in their early success.
Absolutely. Nurturing their talent, encouraging their dreams.
But tragically, she passed away in 2012.
Yeah.
And you can feel the impact of that loss in their story.
You really can.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But it also makes their bond as brothers even more powerful.
It's like they channel that grief into their music, their connection, their commitment to family.
And it's not just their immediate family.
No.
They're known for giving back to the community and supporting upcoming artists.
Like they're carrying on that legacy of love and support that their mother embodied.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But of course, we can't talk about P Square without addressing the elephant in the room.
Oh, right.
Their very public breakup in 2017.
That was a huge shock for fans worldwide.
It was. And, on the surface, it seemed like it was all about business disagreements.
Right.
But these sources hint at something deeper.
Yeah.
Sounds like a combination of family tensions, misunderstandings, and just the immense pressure of fame.
Oh, the pressure of fame, for sure.
Ultimately drove them apart.
It can be a double-edged sword.
Have you ever noticed that?
Oh, absolutely. The pressure, the scrutiny, the demands, it takes a toll on even the strongest relationships.
And when you add in the complexities of family,
It can get messy quickly.
it makes you wonder how much any relationship can really withstand when you throw global fame into the mix.
It's a tough question.
And it makes their reconciliation in 2021 all the more remarkable.
It really does.
It wasn't just a business decision.
It was a genuine act of forgiveness, a testament to the enduring power of brotherhood.
Gives me chills.
It's inspiring,
To go through such a public, painful split and then find their way back to each other.
Absolutely.
Shows that even when things seem irreparable, there's always hope for healing and second chances.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced a similar situation in your own relationships where reconciliation seemed impossible but ultimately brought you closer?
It happens, Relationships, they're complex, they're always evolving.
Yeah.
There are going to be ups and downs, moments of conflict, moments of profound connection.
Yeah.
But what matters most is the willingness to work through those challenges, to forgive, and to choose love over resentment.
And in P Square's case.
It led to a beautiful reunion.
It did.
Resonated with fans around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
It really did.
It really did. It really is a powerful testament to their bond.
Yeah.
After going through this deep dive,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder if their career would have played out the same way without their unique background.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it, those early days, breakdancing, studying theater arts.
Like, those experiences laid the groundwork for everything that came after, breakdancing. Gave them that raw energy, that stage presence, that understanding of rhythm and movement. And then
Yeah.
theater arts added another layer, teaching them how to connect with an audience, how to tell a story through their performance.
It's like they had this secret weapon, this combination of skills that most musicians don't have.
Yeah.
And it makes their music even more impressive knowing there's this whole history behind it. This foundation they built over years of hard work and dedication.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think they would reach the same level of success without those formative experiences?
It's tough to say for sure, but it definitely gave them a unique edge. They weren't just musicians, they were performers, storytellers, visual artists.
True.
And that made all the difference. It's a great reminder that sometimes the most unexpected paths lead to the most fulfilling destinations.
Absolutely. It's like connecting the dots you never knew were there.
Right.
You start with one passion, then another, and suddenly you've created something truly special,
Exactly.
like P Square's music, a fusion of influences that came together to create something unique and unforgettable. What do you think? Have you ever listened to their music?
Oh, if you haven't, you're missing out.
Yeah.
But even if you have, I bet you'll hear it differently now, knowing all this background information.
For sure.
Pay attention to their videos, their stage presence, the way they tell stories through their music. It's all connected.
It's like having this secret decoder ring for their music.
Right.
You start to notice those subtle nuances, those echoes of their past experiences that make their work so rich and layered.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just P Square, It's a lesson for all of us. Talent alone isn't enough.
Right.
It's that combination of talent, dedication, and diverse experiences that truly shapes an artist, an entrepreneur, anyone who wants to make a mark on the world.
It's about being open to new experiences, embracing your passions, constantly learning and evolving. Sometimes those seemingly unrelated experiences, those hobbies you pick up, those classes you take out of curiosity,
Yeah.
those can become the unexpected building blocks of your own success story.
It's all about connecting those dots, even when you don't see the bigger picture yet. You never know what seemingly random experience might spark an idea, ignite a passion, or lead you down a path you never could have imagined.
I love that connecting the dots
Yeah,
because that's what P Square story is all about.
Yeah.
Right. From breakdancing to breakups, from theater arts to the enduring power of family. Their journey shows us that life is full of twists and turns, and it's how we navigate those turns that truly defines us.
It's about embracing the unexpected learning from every experience and never losing sight of who you are and what you believe in. Because in the end, it's those values, those core beliefs that will guide you through the ups and downs, the triumphs and the challenges, and ultimately shape the legacy you leave behind.
What a deep dive this has been. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've not only gained a new appreciation for P Square's music, but also learned some valuable life lessons along the way. Their story is a reminder that success isn't a straight line. It's a journey filled with unexpected detours, and often it's those detours that lead to the most incredible destinations.
It's true. And sometimes the most profound insights come from the most unexpected places. Who knew that a deep dive into P Square would leave us pondering the power of diverse experiences, the importance of family, and the resilience of the human spirit?
That's the beauty of these deep dives, isn't it?
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to discover, what connections you're going to make, what questions you're going to be left pondering long after the episode is over. But one thing's for sure, we've given our listeners a lot to think about today, and hopefully they'll walk away with a newfound appreciation for P Square, and maybe even a little inspiration to embrace their own unique journeys.
And who knows, maybe this deep dive will spark a whole new wave of P Square fans.
I wouldn't be surprised. Their music has this timeless quality that transcends generations.
It does, and it's so interesting how their story resonates with so many different people.
It really does.
It's because at its core, it's a story about human connection. The bond between brothers, the love of family, the challenges of relationships, the pursuit of dreams.
It's universal.
Yeah,
And you know what else I find fascinating? How their music has evolved over the years.
absolutely. They've experimented with different sounds, collaborated with artists from all over the world, and yet they've always managed to stay true to their roots.
It's like they've taken those early influences, that breakdancing energy, that theatrical flair, and woven it into a tapestry of sound that's both familiar and fresh.
It's a testament to their creativity and their willingness to push boundaries.
And to think it all started with two young boys in Nigeria breakdancing in the streets, dreaming of a bigger stage.
It's a powerful reminder that even the biggest dreams can come true with hard work, dedication, and a little bit of magic.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners today? What can they learn from P Square's journey?
I think the key message is this: embrace your passions, even the ones that seem unconventional. You never know where they might lead you.
And don't be afraid to connect the dots. Those seemingly unrelated experiences, those hobbies you love, those skills you picked up along the way, they might just be the missing pieces of your own unique puzzle.
And most importantly, never underestimate the power of human connection. Whether it's the bond with your family, the support of your friends, or the inspiration you draw from mentors and role models, those relationships are the foundation of a fulfilling life.
Beautifully said. P Square's story is a testament to the power of dreams, the importance of family, and the beauty of embracing the unexpected.
And it's a reminder that music has the power to transcend borders, cultures, and languages, bringing people together in a way that nothing else can.
So if you haven't already, I encourage you to go listen to P Square's music. Let their rhythms move you. Let their lyrics inspire you. And let their story remind you that anything is possible.
And who knows, maybe someday you'll be sharing your own deep dive, inspiring others with your unique journey and the lessons you've learned along the way.
That's a great thought to end on. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the world around you.
And never stop believing in the power of your own story. I wouldn't be surprised. Their music has this timeless quality that transcends generations.
It does. And it's so interesting how their story resonates with so many different people.
It's because, at its core, it's a story about human connection. The bond between brothers, the love of family, the challenges of relationships, the pursuit of dreams.
It's universal. And you know what else I find fascinating?
What's that?
How their music has evolved over the years.
Absolutely. They've experimented with different sounds, collaborated with artists from all over the world, and yet they've always managed to stay true to their roots.
It's like they've taken those early influences, that breakdancing energy, that theatrical flair, and kind of woven it into this tapestry of sound that's both familiar and fresh.
It's a testament to their creativity and their willingness to push boundaries.
And to think, it all started with two young boys in Nigeria breakdancing in the streets, dreaming of a bigger stage.
It's a powerful reminder that even the biggest dreams can come true with hard work, dedication, and a little bit of magic.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners today? What can they learn from P Square's journey?
I think the key message is this: embrace your passions, even the ones that seem unconventional. You never know where they might lead you.
And don't be afraid to connect the dots. Those seemingly unrelated experiences, Those hobbies you love, those skills you've picked up along the way, those might just be the missing pieces of your own unique puzzle.
And most importantly, never underestimate the power of human connection.
Yeah.
Whether it's the bond with your family, the support of your friends, or the inspiration you draw from mentors and role models, those relationships are the foundation of a fulfilling life.
Beautifully said.
Mm.
P-Square's story is a testament to the power of dreams, the importance of family, and the beauty of embracing the unexpected.
And it's a reminder that music has the power to transcend borders, cultures, and languages, bringing people together in a way that nothing else can.
So if you haven't already, I encourage you to go listen to P-Square's music. Let their rhythms move you, let their lyrics inspire you, and let their story remind you that anything is possible.
And who knows, maybe someday you'll be sharing your own deep dive, inspiring others with your unique journey and the lessons you've learned along the way.
That's a great thought to end on. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the world around you.
And never stop believing in the power of your own story.